Hey, what's up guys, Chili's here, welcome back to more Witch on the Holy Night. Gonna be doing chapter 8 point, I guess, well, it's just part of chapter 8. But full disclaimer, I did the Carnegie case before the, Whiteboard, I guess, because I just didn't realize, because why would they okay, this bugs me. Why would they have, right? Why, if it's part of chapter 8, why not just have it in the main game? Why make us go to the archive for this? So when I went to the archive, I was like, oh, okay, chapter 8.5, do that. But no, there's a thing added on to chapter 8 that apparently, like, if it's part of chapter 8, just fucking put it in the game. And like that seriously, like, annoyed me. Cause like I finished Carnegie case, came back to the archive menu, and I saw news still. I was like, oh no. But luckily, nothing in the Carnegie case seemed to like, there was nothing that was like polarizing. That was like, wait, what? So luckily, it seemed like they're not reliant. The Carnegie case wasn't reliant on anything in Whiteboard. Luckily, so yeah, that happened. But anyway, that's just my little mini rant about how dumb that decision is for the fucking extra scenes. But yeah, let's get started. Chapter 8, I guess, again, you know, 8.1, 8.2, whatever you want to call it, Whiteboard. An unwritten schedule leaves both the process and results unsettled. Toki Ulich. Or Ulick. Okay.
失礼します。2の D のくまりです。体育館倉庫の鍵、職員室に返してきました。
Okay, very diligent of you. Only Aoka was present in the second student council room when Kojika Kumari entered.
お疲れ。もうちょっとでバイト終わるから、そこ座ってて。
Okay, you know, so in 8.5, it's mentioned that Kumari is the secretary for the student council, I guess, and I was like, this is new information. When were we told this? But yeah, no, I guess it you know, Whiteboard would have done that. Okay, so that's even more annoying. What? Okay, you know, I'm moving on. Aoka was seated at a long table surrounded by a pile of textbooks and using her pen to write rapidly. Strewn about the table were not school-specified notebooks, but rather papers for writing reports.
何してんの、青崎？課題？それとも補習？どっちにしても真面目なこと。冬休み始まったばかりなのに。そりゃあこんなところで特別清掃なんかに付き合わされているけどさ。
Yeah.
これは別件。知り合いの大学生から流してもらった代筆のバイト。
What's a ghostwriter again? That's someone who looks like basically like a second pair of eyes, who, like, basically an editor, right? Like, they kind of fix mistakes and clean it up, I guess, right?
何年も前に提出されたレポートを丸写しにして卒論クリアしようって話。
Or not? I don't know.
写本ならぬ写レポートかよ。結構な量だな、おい。
Well, it is a graduation thesis. Those tend to be fairly long.
それ、どこの大学生？まさかみぞら大じゃないでしょうね。
Kumari couldn't seem to hide her discomfort as she started thumbing through some of the reports next to Aoka. The slightly brown-tinged reports had to be at least 10 years old.
そのまさかよ。知り合いの大学生なんてみぞら以外にいるかっていうの。
Fair enough.
安心なさい。熊の兄貴たちからの仕事じゃないから。そもそもあんたの兄貴軍団、今年も残る気満々なんでしょ？
Wow, you just calling him out like that, okay?
熊言わないで軍団もやめろ。
I mean, to be fair, your name is your name literally has Kuma in it. It's like It's the perfect fucking oh god, what's it called when you just shorten someone's name? Not abbreviation. I forget the fucking term. Her voice was snappy. Not that Aoko could judge, but this girl's unfriendliness could rival even her own at times. Oh, yeah. That's impressive. Kumari's speech was dry enough as it was, but when she got riled up about something, she really let it all out. Apparently she got it from her father. She was trying to work on it, but it was hard to fix an old habit she has since elementary school. Yeah.
けどこれどうなのよ。丸写しにしても古すぎて通らないんじゃない？
Maybe.
そこはそれ腐ってもタイというか。技術的に古い部分はピックアップしてあるからテキスト参考にして数字だけ変えておいてだってさ。
So, they're basically just having you do the work for them. That seems kind of scummy.
何それ本当にバカじゃないの。そこまで分かってるなら自分でやればいいのに。で、いつからやってるの？今日の朝から。半日の稼ぎにしちゃ悪くないわよ。レポート1冊分で1万円。
Yeah, it's not bad. About $100, give or take, depending on the conversion at the time.
生徒会長が内職かよ。道理で築地に監督を任せたわけだ。はい、他言は無用でお願いします。
Sure. Kumari relaxed a bit at Aoko's pleasant response and decided to sit down in the nearest chair. The room was silent save for the sound of the scratching of Aoko's ballpoint pen. The sky was clear blue and there were boys in the rear courtyard playing baseball in their jerseys. With the special winter cleaning finished, it seemed they'd decided to start enjoying their free time.
この寒いのによくもまあ。
They're built different.
ってあれ2年の男どもだ。
Said boys were playing in teams of 5 since they apparently could not get enough people together to play a proper game. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. It was a boring game of mostly strikeouts and poor hits, but they sure seemed to be having fun. Yeah, that's all that matters. Their yelling and hollering mostly consisted of bad words, surprised yells, and cackling laughter.
あれ？ゴースケとしずきが一緒なのはわかるけど、築地も一緒じゃん。青崎、あいつら仲いいの？
Yeah.
はあ？なんでよそのクラスの集まりに顔出してんのよあいつ。まあ裏山の清掃が終わってるなら文句はないけど。
Oh, wait, huh? Didn't Aoko already know that Tsukiji was friends with Soujyuro? I could have sworn she knew that before this point.
お、投げた。築地ピッチャーできるんだ。
Or maybe she just is surprised he's hanging out with them even after everything's over, I don't know.
基本あいつは何でもできるからね。本人サボり症でめったに動かないけど、本気出せば何だってこなすのよ。唯一足りない才能があるとしたら子供らしさってやつでしょうね。
I mean, okay, like I said, I already did 8.5, so you know, his family situation kind of made it hard for him to just be a kid, so.
詳しいじゃない。
Well, yeah, they work pretty closely together for the last year.
青崎、築地と付き合ってるって本当？
She's gonna smack you.
あいつと付き合うぐらいならあんたと付き合うわ。顔のいい男は好きじゃないし、やっぱり男はシュワちゃんぐらいじゃないと。
Who? Is she talking about Arnold? Arnold is Austrian, right? Okay. And this would be about when this takes place, it would be about the time where Arnold was like winning all those like bodybuilding competitions, I think. Oh no, this would have been like right after his bodybuilding, right? And like just as he started his acting career, I think. Well, again, this game takes place like mid to late 80s. When did he start acting? I don't know why I'm focused on that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure she's referring to Arnold.
シュは誰それ？グレートの方のコナンの主役やった人。
Okay, yeah, he did start acting, cause yeah, yeah, he'd wait, Barbarian. Oh yeah, Conan the Barbarian, right? I was thinking of wait, he was Hercules, right? I'm pretty sure he was also Hercules. That's the first thing that popped into my head. But yeah, I did Conan as well.
へえ、顎割れてないとダメなんだ。青崎って面食いかと思ってたけど、ごっつい系が趣味なの？別にそういうわけじゃないけど。
Wait, musclehead? Like, couldn't you say Soujyuro is kind of a musclehead? I mean, he's muscly. Even though he's leaner.
教訓。なよっとしたやつとか、やけに口がうまいやつとか、気軽な男はほんと信用ならないっていうか。
Yeah, she's me. True? They continued their conversation. One staring at the report pages and the other gazing out at the schoolyard. They had met in high school and soon grew to be friends who enjoyed chatting together.
青崎、冬休みはどうする？予定ある？一回ぐらいは遊びに行きたいんだけど、超忙しくて。年明けに時間作るからそれまで待って。あ、B 組の山瀬さんたち誘う？確か去年も冬休みに上京してたでしょ、彼女ら。ああ、ありゃ私たちと系統が違う生粋のお嬢様だからね。青崎の趣味知ったらドン引きされるからやめといた方がいい。
What kind of stuff you're into? Okay. That's... Elaborate?
お、撃たれた。おお、柵越えた。
Damn, who got the home run?
あれってホームランってやつだ。やるじゃん、しずき。築地から一本取るなんて運動神経抜群ね。
Okay, I see you, Soujyuro.
そりゃ山育ちだし、それぐらい取り柄がないと。
Okay, so is this pre changing in the foyer then?
来年の身体測定、飛び丸とトップ争うんじゃない？山じゃ2時間歩きっぱなしとかザラだったそうだし、水泳部じゃなく陸上部に紹介すればよかった。詳しいのね。もしかして付き合ってるのあっちとか？ああ、いや、さすがにないか。
Wait, is Kumari a low-key, like, shipper? The constant sound of Aoko's ballpoint pen moving across paper suddenly stopped. Oh, so her saying that about Tobimaru didn't bother you, but that one did. She stood up naturally from her seat, took a quick break to pour some fresh tea, and returned to her work without acknowledging what had been said. Okay.
冬休みの予定だけど、くまり、何かリクエストある？
Kumari, latch on to that like lack of response. I beg of you.
別に、見たい映画が溜まってるだけ。こっちじゃ上映しない映画をはしごしたい。青崎は？私は新しい冬物と CD 買えればいいかな。あ、その前にまずは CD プレイヤーか。そろそろ3万円切るはずなのよ、あれ。はあ、新しいもの好きよね、あんた。CD なんて高いだけで騒がれてるのは今だけだってば。
CDs are... you know, CDs are still pretty common now. Maybe not as much as they were in like 80s to like early 2000s, but they're still a thing.
だいたい音楽なんてレンタルしてカセットテープに落とせば500円で済むじゃない。ベータデッキみたいにそのうち廃れるって。
Yeah, sure.
そう？私 CD は定番になると思うけどな。過去になるのはカセットテープの方よ、きっと。それはない。絶 対ない。かけてもいい。だって CD って録音できないんでしょ。そんなのにカセットテープが負けるはずない。クマは保守派だからな。政権交代は何にだってあるでしょうに。でもまあその賭け乗った。生徒会の歴史に書いておくからね。10年いえ5年後を楽しみにしていましょう。5年後か。いいね。ちょうど大学の終わりだ。青崎、東京の大学に行くんでしょ。どこ志望してるのか教えてよ。実はまだ決めてないのよ。上京したいのは山々なんだけど。
Is there a reason for that? Why she wants to be in Tokyo? Or is it just because it's a big city? Like, is there like a lore, like... Because don't her and her sister have beef or something like that? I'm pretty sure I remember something like that.
ありゃ意外。あんたのことだから向こう3年分ぐらいスケジュール組んでると思ったのに。
Because yeah, it doesn't... I feel like in, Kara no Kyokai, Toko... It's like alluded to that, like, Toko... Wait, Toko was the Kara no Kyokai one, right? Or was... I'm pretty sure that was Toko. But yeah, it wasn't alluded to that, like, she had, like, problems with her sister. Aoko laughed dryly at the obvious jab. So I wonder if it's, like, mutual from Aoko's end, or I'm misunderstanding something. Aoko laughed dryly at the obvious jab. Aoko knew what direction she wanted her life to go in, but she didn't usually think too much about the details. Once she made a decision, she followed through with it. That was why she didn't actually write out a schedule.
クマ、終わったら駅前のラーメン屋付き合ってよ。体力使ったからなんかお腹減ってきた。そこは頭使ったから甘いもの食べたくなったにしといた方が女らしいと思うけどね。いいよ。うちでいいならサービスしとくけど、寄ってく？
Okay.
もちろん。持つべきものは女の友情。
Sure. I mean, yeah. Sure. I guess that's handy. The girls waited patiently for winter vacation to start in the student council room. Their free time after school was spent through this kind of frivolous conversation. Aoko spent her nights as a mage and her days as a normal high school student. The conversations she had with her friends were no different from any other girls her age. She enjoyed both aspects of her life equally, even if one of those involved fighting against mortal enemies. True.
ところで青崎、さっきの掛け金はどうする
？500 yen?
そうね。私も鬼じゃないし、その時の貯金1割で手を打つわ。根こそぎ奪うのは勘弁してあげる。
10% of whatever savings you have. That is kind of evil, Aoko. I don't know what your definition of evil is, but she wasn't lying. But fundamentally, she was still an imp at heart. Yeah, that rip 10% of your savings, I guess.
なんかゾワッときたな、今。
Is no one gonna question the Wait. Wait, I just realized. With the collar on, he's not wearing the bandages anymore. Okay. So obviously he's hiding something on his neck, otherwise he wouldn't have worn the bandages for so long. Does he have the collar in a spot that specifically covers whatever it is he's hiding? Then, so if it's like just one like line across the, because like with how much bandages there were, right? I thought maybe like it was like a wide range on his neck. But if the collar is enough on its own, and it's probably a smaller wound than I thought, but there's definitely something there, because Alice handed him back the bandages for it. Anyway, what bad feeling? Victim A whispered quietly after sneezing.
なんだよ。風邪でもひいたか、しずき。よし。じゃあこんなとこで野球やっててもしょうがねえし、街に繰り出すとしましょうか。
This was their fourth game of five-man baseball. Wait, as in like... Oh, never mind. They had gained some spectators since starting an hour ago, and were playing special rules where infield grounders were called out when caught, and home runs were rewarded with leftover sweet red bean soup cans. Okay. Hosuke Kinomi had gotten bored once he realized it was still going to be a while until it was his turn to play. I guess this is another thing that would have been good if I saw this before 8.5, because 8.5 was post the winter cleanup, and this is still ongoing. So, yeah, whatever. Again, nothing too major.
お前ほんと猿だったんだな。先立つものがねえから野球やろうぜって言い出したのはてめえだろうが。
それはそれ、これはこれっしょ。
Yeah, that's a good point.
だって A 組のやつらとか集まってきたしさ。俺あいつら嫌いだしさ。なんかノリが合わないっていうか。
I wonder who he's referring to.
安心しろ。あっちもてめえとは合わねえとよ。いい機会じゃねえか。気に食わないんなら試合で片付けてやれよ。こっちも本気でやってやるから。
Tobimaru calmly punched back down at Kinomi while practicing his pitching at the wall. He was throwing harder than usual. Maybe he was angry because of that home run he gave up earlier. He was in Class A and had taken on the role of captain for the other boys from Class A who showed up to play.
ちょっと待った。そりゃ誤解だぜ、殿下。俺たち、木の実結構好きよ。
Tobimaru's like, you fucking traitors.
バカなところとか、平気で女連中の品評会開くところとか、合コン企画するところとか、真似できねえよ、ほんと。
Yeah, he is a unique individual. I'll give him that. All the other boys in Class A nodded affirmatively.
ざけんな！てめえらいつも美味しいところだけ持っていきやがって！カラオケ会開いてよ、女の子と遊びたいよなんて甘えてきやがって。なんで気がついたら俺一人だけで会計してたの？一緒にテニス部覗きに行ったのにどうして俺だけ悪者なの？もしかして利用されてるだけってそろそろ気がついていいの？
Poor Kinomi.
やべ、まだ気づいてなかった。本物だ。
What? That obviously he's known for a while. It's not like he. Okay, well, whatever.
ごめん。木の実のおかげで僕にも彼女ができました。彼女の口癖は木の実くんよりマシよです。
Damn. Yeah. he helped you get a girl, and you're just like, oh my god, that's so fucked up.
てめえら本気でムカつく。青くせえ学生生活を送ってんじゃね
え。Kinomi took his bat and swung it around as he chased after the boys in Class A. They seemed to be having fun running from him while sarcastically thanking him. One of Kinomi's best virtues was his ability to remain good-natured in the face of insults.
木の実は人気者だな。
ああ、バカなのが救いだな。あれで下手に利口だったら犯罪者になってるところだ。
Probably.
いや、その前に今度こそ青崎に締められるか。あいつ小ずるいチンピラには容赦ねえからな。
Okay, that's that. I feel like that's like a slight foreshadowing for 8.5. But yeah.
そうなのか。今度こそ。
Soujyuro fell into deep thought. From the way that sounded, Kinomi seemed to have some kind of history with Aoko Aozaki. He's probably one of the people who tried to ask her out and was turned down. Actually, no, that wouldn't make sense. Because until that one, like, senpai who, like, stalked her and followed her home, she was always apparently nice and respectful toward the people who confessed to her. So... Yeah, what happened?
木の実は青崎にその化粧してたことがあるのか
That, no. God, no.
化粧？あ、化粧か。あのバカにそんな風情があるかって。ちょいとな、青崎と木の実には条件反射じみた事件があったんだよ。
Okay, can we get details?
ありゃ入学式のことだ。そうだよな、木の実。
Kinomi froze and glanced back at Tobimaru's provocation.
ああ、入学式な。すげえ体してる女子がいたからさ、つい声をかけたんだよな。
That's very illegal.
彼女、どのクラスって。いや、でもまさか手が出るとは思わなかった。
What did you touch? Oh god. Oh, okay, maybe he was just going to grab her shoulder and like get her attention, but then maybe she like turned towards him and he ended up grabbing something else.
俺的には1センチ前で寸止めしようとしたんだけど、憶測を誤った。
Or he's a
俺の視
dumbass.
覚情報より青崎の肉体のサイズがやや勝っていたということさね。
Kinomi laughed loudly as he gazed up at the sky. That was all the explanation Soujyuro needed to know what really happened that day at the entrance ceremony.
バカな。
Yeah.
なぜ命がある木の実
That's a good question.
だろう、俺の顎垂直に跳ね上がったんだぜ。平手とか拳とかそういうレベルじゃねえの。下からギャーンだぜ、ギャーン。周りにいたギャラリー曰く、プールで縦に沈めたビート板が浮上するように青崎の靴がひらめいたらしい。
I mean, deserved.
今だから言いますけど、俺あの後の記憶がすっぽりないのです。
Mildly concerning, but okay. Rubbing his jaw, Kinomi returned to their side, tired of wasting his energy chasing after the Class A boys.
そんなことより遊びに行こうぜ。殿下金持ってるだろう、おごってくれよ。
I don't know how much money he actually has access to be honest.
たく、まあ映画なら考えないこともない。ちょうど見たい映画あんだよ。映画の内容より見終わった後に文句言い合う方が楽しい部類の B 級でな。犠牲者が必要なんで、この際てめえでもいいぞ。
やだ、映画とかつまんねえよ。大の男がさ、2時間も同じところ座ってられねえって。
Yeah, with your personality, probably not.
そんなんだったらゲーセンかコンビニの駐車場で駄菓子食ってる方が楽しいって。
お前、それ今の状況と何が違うんだ？
Virtually nothing.
いいんだよ、外でだべってれば楽しいんだって。あ、それともバンドでもやるか。今 UK ロックが熱い。バイト先の先輩にパンクロックなら誰でもできると聞いた。
ああ、そうかよ。ファッションにならねえようにな。
This was the rear courtyard during winter vacation. Kinomi and Tobimaru spent their relaxing reprieve chattering away about nothing of much substance.
じゃあナンパ、駅前でナンパしようぜ。殿下がいれば年上のお姉さんも釣れるし。そうだ、お金がないならレディーたちにおごってもらえばいいんじゃない？
Yeah, you know, they would probably be all over Tobimaru and Soujyuro, but Kinomi, I think you'd get left behind.
その年で紐か。てめえの人生設計、明るすぎて頭痛がするぜ。
俺将来の展望だけはできてるからね。
You want a sugar mama. Got it.
なあ、しずき、お前からも言ってやれよ。ナンパに行こうって。女の子たちと楽しく騒ごうって。殿下は立ってるだけでいいし、しずきだって年上のお姉さんから見たら弟属性っていうの？うまくいけばこう、俺の時みたいに1時間後には一冬のアバンチュール。
What one time? That never happened. I don't think. Kinomi's hands were flailing around in excitement. dancing around like so many waving tentacles. His mind was apparently still swimming in the memories of a golden time he had once had. Uh-huh. Anyway.
木の実、その時なんて言ったんだ？
え？ああ、その時の決め台詞ね。お姉さん綺麗っすね。俺そこのビルのオーナーの息子なんすけど、ちょっと遊んでいきませんって。
Okay, and then what happens when she realizes that that was a lie? She dumps you?
嘘だってバレたら逃げられたけどな。
Yeah.
そうじゃなくて入学式。
Oh, I thought we were done with that.
ああ、そっちか。青崎の首から下の部分に向かって、うわ、お前胸でかくね
What possesses one to think that that's a good idea? Like, even Soujyuro's like, what? The he let out a loud guffaw as he recalled his story. His lack of intelligence and propriety was truly remarkable. Or rather, mind-boggling. Nonetheless, Kinomi was now in high spirits after recalling this exciting memory. Conversely, Soujyuro was standing in complete, sullen silence.
どうしたしずき？あ、やっぱりナンパとか興味ないか。
Not really.
当たり前だ。てめえみたいな色ボケと宗十郎を一緒にするな。
いや、興味はある。
What? Okay. That was not on the list of things I expected him to say.
可愛い女の子は可愛いと思うし、たまに薄着なところに出くわすと目のやり場に困るだろう。
Yeah, okay, I mean,
自分が男だってことを実感するよな。
okay, yeah, fair enough. He is a 17-year-old male who's, it makes sense. I just didn't expect him to be like, oh, I am. Like, here's the thing. Like, it makes sense that, yeah, he would be interested in, like, he's mentioned it even before like, that he does find girls attractive, like, obviously. But, like, I didn't expect him to just be like, no, I'm interested to go pick up random girls, I'm down. Like that. Okay. His words shot through the air like a bolt of lightning. It was as shocking as when a kid sees the head of a character in an amusement park fall off, revealing the person inside.
そりゃそうだよな。すまん、見くびっていた。つまりしずきも俺たちの同志ってことでいいんだな。
Yeah, I guess.
同志？
そうだ。例えばこう夏場の女子のうなじに光る汗とか、テニス部の女子の肩から脇にかけての清涼感とか、ぶっちゃけ水泳部の競泳水着の後ろ姿だよ。
I mean, yeah. The point is though, you shouldn't try, like, obviously, like, when you're a hormonal teenager, right, you're gonna glance, but like, Kinomi's the type who just outright stares, which is bad. Like a teenage boy, just out of the corner of his eye seeing something and him glancing over is way different than just openly gawking, right? There's a difference. Sojuro's eyes were filled with question marks. Apparently, he hadn't quite understood Kinomi's explanation.
いやだから、普段は同い年のガキにしか見えない女どもでも、たまに見せる無防備な仕草とかグッとくるよな。
What do you mean by that?
無防備なのはちょっと考えてほしい。
Yeah, like Kinomi, your problem here. Like it's fine to find. I don't know why I'm trying to give a lecture to a fucking visual novel character. Whether it was because Soujyuro was unsure if Kinomi was referring to someone in particular, or whether he was just concerned about how this related to himself, a troubled look washed over his face.
いいんだって、それでいいんだって。なぜなら高校生男子の6割は性欲でできていますからね。
Hard to argue that part anyway.
よし、そうと決まれば早速ナンパに行こうぜ。メンツが変われば超過も変わるってもんだ。
Wait, you say that as if you and Tobimaru have done this before. Okay. And with that, he happily put his arm around Sojuro's shoulders and headed off towards the train station.
ちょっと待て。あまりのことに絶句しちまったが、てめえは根本的に間違ってる。
I mean, they're a little off sync, but, you know, close enough.
宗次郎、そもそもナンパって言葉が何なのか知ってるか？
Question. Define pickup. 1. To answer a telephone call. 2. To recite a Shakespearean work. 3. To transport someone from one place to another. 4. To pay someone's bill. 5. To try and persuade someone to have a romantic relationship.
2番か。
Wait, what was number 2? I already forgot. Tourist. Soujyuro. What? Oh, okay. Wrong. Okay. 9 times out of 10, when a bunch of high schoolers are talking about picking up girls, they mean definition number 5.
ほら見ろ。てめえとは興味の度合いが違うんだよ。女引っ掛けに行くなら一人で行け。なあ、あと岬の駅前はやめとけよ。うちの評判が悪くなるから。ナンパなら隣町でやりやがれ。
Tobimaru waved his hand at Kinomi, as if he was shooing away a pest. Kinomi clicked his tongue in frustration and removed his arm from around Sojuro's shoulders.
くそ面白くねえ。はいよ、おとなしく野球やってますよ。いつの間にか俺たちの番が回ってきたみたいだし。
He complained all the way to the pitcher's mound. Soujyuro looked on regretfully.
おい、まさか本気でナンパに行きたかったのか？
いや、ナンパはよくわからないけど、街には用があったんだ。ちょっと欲しいものがあって。
Oh, okay, well, go then.
そうだ、飛び丸。生徒会室にあるあの白いやつ、どこに行けば買えるか知ってるか？
Oh, is that why the name of the fucking section is Whiteboard? Because he wants to buy a whiteboard? Soujyuro spread his arms wide, making a bizarre gesture. 1 hour later, at the department store in front of the train station, Tobimaru was still confused after he figured out what Soujyuro wanted to buy.
しかし、なんだってこんなものを。
That's what I want to know. Gonna draw like diagrams. The Quonji estate was surprisingly comfortable for all 3 of its occupants this evening. Maybe it was because the dinner Alice had prepared was so wonderful. Yeah, maybe.
7回？アリスの実家じゃ1日に7回も食事をとるのか？
I imagine they were all very small meals. Like how like restaurants would do like 7-course dinners. But all the courses are like 2 spoonfuls. Or maybe that's like 3 spoonfuls.
一
体どうやって
Soujyuro asked Alice this question in the sunroom from the third sofa, brought up from the mansion's basement by himself.
食事をとっているわけじゃないわ。ティータイムは1日7回行うのが理想というだけ。
Oh, okay, so it'd be like tea and then, obviously like biscuits or cookies, whatever. Okay.
寝起きのアーリー、朝食のブレックファースト、午前の11時ズ、午後のミディティーブレイク、午後の社交会アフタヌーン、夜会のハイティー、ディナー後のアフターディナー。
That's a lot of tea.
この中で食事に該当するのはハイティーだけよ。田舎での話だけれど。
Okay. Alice was enjoying her black tea by herself in the sunroom. She was drinking a royal blend, a fine blend of Darjeeling, Ceylon, and Assam, Assam orange Picot tea leaves. To accompany her tea, she had some strawberries dipped in sugar. She was in a world all her own.
つまり一日中お茶を飲んでいるのか
Right? Do you have it how much time do you have in between? Like, so you wake up, you drink tea. I assume you do your daily, shower, brush teeth, etc. Then at breakfast you drink more tea, followed by then after 2.5 hours without, you have more tea again. Like that, I don't know, that seems like a little much. Maybe 5 times a day, but 7?
そうね。そう暮らせるのなら理想的ね。
The British are weird. She couldn't understand why this was so hard for Soujyuro to grasp. Alice picked a strawberry up with her slender fingers and carried it to her mouth as if she were going to give it a kiss. Okay. Soujyuro was briefly transfixed by the graceful sight and shook his head to clear his thoughts. There have been multiple instances of Alice doing something and Soujyuro being transfixed on her. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, I guess it's only the 3rd time, but whatever. He had become slightly too sensitive to the fact that they were indeed of the opposite sex. Perhaps due to his conversation earlier that day.
でもその口ぶりだとアリスは7回できてないんだ。
Yeah, too busy.
3回が限度よ。相方が未熟だからやらなくちゃいけないことが増えてしまって。
相方。
Soujyuro turned to look to his side. There he saw.
何よ、1日3回も開いてれば上出来じゃない。
I agree, to be honest.
うちの生徒会なんて黙ってお茶飲んでるだけよ。いちいち鍋からお湯沸かしてポット使ってたっぷり蒸らすなんて3時のおやつと夕食後だけで十分でしょ。
Yeah.
アリスは手間をかけすぎ。私贅沢は好きだけど贅沢になれるのはごめんだから。
Even though Aoko was arguing, she still seemed to be in a good mood.
贅沢なのは青子たちの方よ。日本の水道水はこんなにも美味しいのに、どうしてあなたたちはこの黄金の価値に気づかないのかしら。
You got her there.
1日7回もお茶会開く国民性じゃないからでしょ。気をつけなさいね、宗十郎。美味しい紅茶を入れようとしてペットボトルの水なんて買ってきたらアリスに1時間近くお説教されるから。知識も心構えもなってないって。
I'm pretty sure he's also been using the tap water. So it's yeah. It was true that better water should make a better cup of tea. That was why Aoko went out and bought bottles of natural spring water as soon as she moved into the Konji estate. Her proud show and tell to Alice had led to their first petty argument. The two were exhausted after quarreling about something one would think wasn't nearly as significant as magecraft.
青崎さん、夕食を作る気力残ってる？
Alice asked.
パス。主義に反するけど、てんやものを頼んでみよう。
and that had been her first time ordering from a soba noodle shop by phone. Their slovenly attitude toward household chores had only accelerated since then.
いやー、あの後は悔しくってお茶について調べまくったもんだわ。アリスに質問したり競い合ってたらいつの間にか私も紅茶党の仲間入りよ。私、姉貴の影響で中学までコーヒー党だったのに。
This is the first. Actually, since the very beginning of the game, I think this is the first time Toko's even been referenced, even if not by name.
そこには感謝しているわ。青子が連れ出してくれなかったら、コープランドのアンティークカップに出会えなかったもの。気がついたら骨董品回りしてたものね、去年の私たち。
Antique shopping sounds fun, yeah. The drawing room and the sunroom. Though they were not even in the same room, the two were enjoying a fun and lively conversation nonetheless. Soujyuro wondered why they didn't just sit together and chat in the drawing room since they got along so well. He didn't yet understand how the physical distance between them made those stories of old memories more meaningful.
アリスは外に出ない子だったんだ。
She didn't seem like the type, no.
ええ、この子ったらほんと屋内派で、外に出るのは学校だけだったんだから。今日だってずっと洋館にいたんでしょ、アリス。違うわ。外に用がないだけよ。今日はプロイの補充に忙しかっただけだし。
I feel like that's the excuse all introverts have. I just simply have no reason to go out. I can order food, you know, I don't need to do anything.
それだ。プロイの補充ってことは、遊園地の時みたいなのはここで生まれてるのか?
Ever since that terrible incident, Soujyuro had been sensitive whenever ploys came up. He'd only been worried about escaping with his life at the time, but as time passed, what were those mysterious things? He became filled with curiosity.
何？知りたい？Soujyuro。
Yeah, what about it?
教えてくれるなら知りたいけど、いや、よく考えると聞かない方がいいような。やっぱり知りたいような。
I mean, again, you're gonna forget all this stuff anyway. But, you know, I guess in the moment, will he still a part of it? I guess I understand him wanting to sate his curiosity.
よし、そういうことなら話してあげましょう。
Oh?
ちょっとした触りだけなら怒らないわよね、アリス。
Aoko quickly recrossed her legs in anticipation.
別に、私とあなたの違いを話すぐらいならいいけど。
Sure.
よし、決まったって何よあんた、妙な顔して。自分から言っておいて尻尾巻くの？
いや、そうではなく。
What? Soujyuro diverted his eyes at Aoko's direct stare. Soujyuro and Aoko currently only spent time together after dinner. Every once in a while, however, he would catch a glimpse of some innocent gesture of hers and wouldn't know how to respond. Oh god. Damn it, Kinomi! Why'd you have to go and put all these thoughts in his head?
いいんだ、続けてくれ。興味はある。
Fucking Kinomi.
よし、じゃあコマ撮り呼ばないとね。それでは特別授業、なぜなにプロイキッシャー、始まり。
Isn't that Robin Alice's? Aoko snapped her fingers. Apparently she was trying to mimic turning on the switch to a TV. It was a veritable TV special. That's how a lecture about a certain brand of magecraft performed and directed by Alice Kwonji first aired. Cool. I guess. Unfortunately, the special production was cancelled only 30 minutes after it began. Apparently the content had been a little too esoteric for Soujyuro.
分かってはいたけどしずきくんの覚えの悪さは三千世界に響き渡るわね。
I wouldn't say that. He's just selective in what he remembers. She almost said he was better off dead, but took a deep breath to avoid being hurtful. That's progress!
かわいそうなアリス。さすがに今回は同情するわ。そいつにとっちゃ私の魔術もアリスの魔術もすごく便利でくくられちゃうものだなんて他の魔術師が聞いたら失神者の屈辱よ。
Yeah, probably. Aoko was exasperated. She also felt some measure of regret. She should have realized this would be the outcome. Yeah, probably.
そんなことはない。ちゃんと区別はつく。
Okay.
青崎は壊すだけで、アリスはいろんなものを作ってそれで壊すんだろう。アリスの方がやや生産的だ。
I mean, yes, but okay, sure, yeah.
怖いわ青子。私どうしてか胸が苦しい。こういうことって本当にあるのね。
Oh my god, they're both like, oh, like. It's crazy how like expressive Alice has been. Like okay, again, this was supposed to be before 8.5, but in this in 8.5, she's been very expressive. Which I guess you'll see that in 8.5. Next, I should just stop talking about it. But still.
まるでお気に入りのカップを割ってしまった時、通りかかったキリンに、でもトロルよりマシですよ。
Who says
と
that?
慰められた気分だわ。
どういう意味よそれ。
Aoko glared at Alice sitting across from her. Alice had alluded to a fairy tale about a less than intelligent giant who lives under a bridge.
今の宗十郎の指摘結構合ってると思うけど。
Yeah, I guess.
私アリスのプロイが生活の役に立つとこ見たことないし、コマドリも双子も最後はドジって終わりじゃない。
それは結果論よ。役立とうという諸子は尊重するべきだわ。だいたいあれやそれが最後に全部台無しにするのは私の責任じゃないのだし。
Couldn't you make one like specifically for housework? Or do you think that's just a waste? Both girls are now just intent on calling the other out. It seemed neither wanted to admit their own shortcomings when it came to Magecraft. Even when it came down to a silly argument about who was the worst at breaking things.
いや、でもアリスの使い魔は役に立ってるぞ。前に森で落ち葉を集めている豚を見かけた。あれはアリスの使い魔なのに、なんで青崎に言ってやらないんだ
？The twins turned into pigs, right? That would make sense.
いいことをしたのに黙っているのは美徳だって山城先生は言ってたけど。
Alice is like, checkmate. I don't know why that glance is so funny. Alice had simply sent the chatty twins out into the forest to break them in, as it were. To Soujyuro, this seemed like a good deed. Aoko was visibly getting more fed up with this conversation since Soujyuro had decided that Alice was the victor here.
掃除をしているから生産的とか、ずいぶん小さな判断ですこと。
I would say cleaning is pretty productive.
大きな視点で評価できないのかしらね。このお掃除マシーンは。
Yeah, okay, Aoko.
大きな視点。例えば、お金儲けとか？
Yeah, sure. Oh my god. Yeah, Soujyuro, they don't. Okay. I was thinking about it in general and not in like terms of Magecraft. But yeah, thinking about it in just Magecraft, yeah, no, they don't make anything from it, Soujyuro. The two girls both tried to remain calm in face of such a direct question. Even a fool could think of a good idea sometimes. Oh, wait, no, okay. I was misreading that entirely. No, they're just like, wait a minute. Wait a goddamn second.
呆れた。我ながらその発想はなかったわ。
盲点すぎたっていうか、基本魔術って損失しか生まないものだから。
Alice nodded affirmatively.
それで例えばあなたから見て私の魔術はどんな金策ができると思う？
Yours? I don't know, but Alice's. I mean, you can use Alice's to do like a quote unquote puppet show of sorts. I guess.
青崎ならそうだな。マグロを捕まえるのはどうだろう。
Catch tuna? I mean, yeah, if you just want to like blast the water with her destructive magical capabilities, like I guess that would work. Silence. Aoko adjusted the position of her crossed legs.
なんでマグロ？
Yeah, good question. She asked this question seriously.
いや、朝一で大変高価だと聞いた。
True.
でも捕まえるのは難しいって。あんな巨大なものが水の中では車より速く泳ぐと。
そりゃ地球が誇る大型肉食魚だからね。お寿司屋さんでも最強だし。平均時速60キロ、マックススピードは時速180キロに迫ると聞くわ。
That's pretty fucking fast. 112 miles per hour?
部長曰く青崎は泳ぎがうまいって。泳いで捕まえられないか？
Okay. I don't think she could swim at that speed, but
もう魔術関係ないわね、それ。
yeah.
仮にマダンで迎撃できたとしても保存できないわ。私、回転を早めるのが専門で止めるのはちょっと。アリスは？
魚は苦手。
Oh, okay. Alice quietly added that some of them were oddly interesting to her, so she wouldn't feel comfortable harming them. Fair enough. Aoko shrugged her shoulders, throwing that idea to the side.
ところで、喧嘩売ってる？しずきくん。
すまない。実はちょっとからかって。
Okay. I thought he was just being like, I thought he was like being just serious but also dumb, but no, he just admits to mocking. Okay. The collar around his neck tightened for a good 5 seconds. Okay, so it does tighten. She did have time to enchant it or something, I guess. Oh, my theory went out the window. It was as tight as a sleeper hold.
と、まあ、青崎には乱暴なことしか期待できないとして、アリスはどうなんだ？何も言わないということは、魔術でお金儲けは気に入らない？
そうね。好き嫌いはともかく、お金があるのはいいことだわ。業界の目をくぐり抜けることができるなら、青子には頑張ってほしい。
危ない目に遭うのは私だけか。
Yeah.
アリスのプロにはなんかないの？土食べたら金に変換するようなカバとか。
I feel like that would. Well, no, I guess I have said before that that's a thing they could do, but except it wasn't with dirt.
ほら、中世の貴族はお抱えの錬金術師で日夜金を作り出す研究をしてたって言うじゃない？
あれはただの金食い虫。まあ、騙した貴族たちの貯蓄を食いつぶして新しい技術を生み出したから無意味ではなかったけど、このマイセンももともとは金を作ると豪語した錬金術師が苦し紛れに生んだ時期なわけだし。
Alice ran a finger along the edge of the teacup in her hand.
錬金術師ほど当てにならないやつはいないってわけか。今じゃプラハの錬金術師は証券魔術師、エジプトの方は兵器作ってるって話だしね。
ええ、ちょっと期待してしまったけど、もともと私たちは現実社会と折り合いが悪いのよ。神秘に特化しすぎているから。ロンドンの名門になると家訓と授業は別物と割り切っていて、金融専門の弟子を取っているわ。
Is that Luvia's family? I forget what her family name is, but because I'm pretty sure Luvia's family is rich, so that would make sense.
噂だけど、ある財閥の総帥は社員全員の血を吸って情報を共有するネットワークを作っているとか。
That is disgusting.
何でも吸血鬼になった理由が精神的につながった決して内部闘争しない紹介を作りたいからだったとか。
極まってるな。要はそこまで徹底しないと魔術でお金儲けは難しいってことか。
I suppose.
アリスのプロイで遊園地をやるのはどう？
That's an idea. Soujyuro clapped his hands together in excitement.
それはいい。襲われるのはもうコリゴリだけど、あの遊園地なら連日連夜大盛況だ。
I feel like that would be too obvious, though. The Magi Association would definitely be like, yeah, I don't know about that.
私のプロイを見せ物にする気？
でも大受けよ、絶対。ロボットって言い張ればみんな騙されるし。
Yeah.
却下よ、青子。この話もう一度したら絶好だから。
本気で怒らせたか。だってさ、宗十郎、遊園地は諦めましょう。今度こそ友情を失っちゃうし。
Yeah, I guess not. I guess she doesn't want her like ploys to be made like fools of. I guess she has too much pride in them. This reminds me of one screenshot from Tsukihime, where it's like the Roa talking to Nero flashback. You know what I'm talking about? That's what this reminds me of for some reason. Aoko backed down after Alice's cold rejection of the idea. The small talk continued, but the girls grew more distant as they tried to avoid further conflict. Soujyuro looked at the two with a perplexed expression.
ちょっといいかな。今猛烈に気になったんだが。
何？
いや、青崎もアリスも遊園地で本気で殺し合っただろう。
Yeah?
それなのにまだ友達だったのか？
Just business, I guess. Wait, didn't they say they were in different rooms? Did Aoko move, or did Alice move rooms? At some point? Huh. It was certainly a rude question to ask. But it was also an obvious thing to ask. Aoko and Alice looked at each other as they thought of the answer. They stared at each other for about 2 seconds.
ギリギリあり？
まあ、ギリギリ。
Yeah, fair enough.
ありなんだ。
Though their friendship was surprisingly lighthearted, it also seemed to be forged from bonds harder than steel. I mean, good for them. Their long, extended tea party had just started to get going when Soujyuro had to leave. He didn't really want to since he was enjoying himself, but he couldn't miss his part-time job.
2時間も話してたなんて珍しいわね。アリスもいつになく饒舌だったし。
成り行きよ。しずきくんがあれこれ青子に質問して、あなたがそれを私にも向けてきただけ。
I mean, you could have ignored it if you wanted to. Let's be real here.
ほんと、私たちが一日何をしているのかなんて聞いても仕方がないのに。
I don't know. He just wants to be he just wants to be friendly. I don't know.
いや、それがそうでもない。大変役に立ちました。
はい。
Soujyuro was carrying something down the hallway, ignoring Aoko's surprise. It was a large whiteboard, much like the one in the student council room. On the shiny new board was written, Chores List. Mansion cleaning, 1F East Wing only, breakfast, dinner, cleaning the bath.
なんかいろいろと詮索してくると思ったら、そういう裏があったわけ？
Yeah.
うん。歪みを正したかったら、まずどこがおかしいのか知らないといけないからね。今夜の話じゃ、2人とも1日に1時間ぐらいは使える時間があるみたいだし、3人で1つの台所を使ってるんだから、ローテーションを組んだ方がいいだろう。
Okay.
協力できるところは協力しないと。
I thought he was just writing that as a reminder to himself, but no, he's trying to get them to do work. And yeah, I don't know how it's gonna work out. Soujyuro was clearly proud of his attempt at making things better around here.
待って。私はあなたを住まわせているだけで、協力なんてする気はないって言ったでしょ。
Yeah, true.
うん、言ったね。でも、夕食を用意するなら私の分もお願いと言いたいのなら、相互扶助は当然の義務だと思うんだ。
Okay. Soujyuro, you're being kind of ballsy here, my guy.
あと3人で食費を集めれば、その分美味しいものが食べられるよ。
She's like, shit. He makes a point. He makes a good point. Soujyuro's words pierced Alice's heart. She knew she had asked him to make dinner for her on many occasions. It was a carefully planned attack designed to make her repent for her sins, and she knew it.
でもホワイトボードを用意することはないんじゃない？当番なんて今まで口約束で決めてきたんだし。
Alice nodded her agreement. AKA, you guys would occasionally make food for yourselves, but not do any other housework. So Soujyuro would just do like all the cleaning. There was nothing less reliable in this world than a verbal promise. Even if they didn't say so, Soujyuro could tell by the look on their faces that they intended to skip out on whatever task they were assigned to do.
ダメだ。正しい生活を送るには正しい役割を把握しないと。こういう風に書いておけば後になっても忘れないだろう。
True. Aoko recoiled at this new development. She couldn't tell if Soujyuro was just being nice or if he was saying he wouldn't tolerate any slackers. Both?
なんてこと。証明文を書かせて責任の所在を明らかにしようだなんて。
I can't tell if she's actually just like in disbelief or if she's trying to earn sympathy points. I'm not sure. Alice was absolutely terrified at the prospect of daily chores.
決まりだな。誰がどこを担当するかはまた明日話し合おう。今の2人が大変なのは分かってるから、しばらくの間はこっちが多めに受け持つよ。
You know, like realistically, right? Like if it was really a problem, I'm sure Alice would just be like, "Okay, I'm done with you." So, you know, and that honestly, he has to be like really confident that he's close enough with them where they won't feel like being like, okay, you know what, fuck this, just get rid of him. So You know, again, ballsy on his end, but it seems like it's working out. And with that, Soujyuro left. The two girls left behind could only sit and stare, stunned at the shiny new whiteboard.
こういうのを飼い犬に手を噛まれるというのかしら。割と小癪な性格をしていたのね、彼。
Yeah.
知ってた。私、あいつがそういうやつって知ってたわ。
Did you now? But now it was too late. They'd already been caught in the trap. Just this morning, Aoko had received a portion of the salad Soujyuro prepared. She knew it would be wrong for her to veto the idea of them all helping each other out. The concept of dividing up specific chores made perfect sense to Aoko after all. Even so, she wanted to be able to tip the ratio of chores in her favor, at least sometimes.
青子、あなた何を考えているか丸分かりよ。
And Alice ain't having it.
そうでしょうとも。間違いなく同じことを考えてたからね、私たち。
Aoko sighed as she grabbed the whiteboard. She was going to hang it up in the kitchen so that they could all see it. Alice was still staring at the whiteboard blankly.
せめて新しい項目が増えなければいいけど。
He probably will. She would come to regret ever saying those words. Yeah. Should have, you jinxed it, Alice. You jinxed it. But, okay then. Okay, someone will have to let me know if I should do these extras. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should. I think these are when Aoko is explaining Alice's ploys. Is my guess. Maybe I should do those next. Yeah, unless someone tells me otherwise, these will be the next things I do. Yeah, let me know if there's any reason why I should put them off. But if not, then yeah, I'll go ahead and do those next. But yeah, for now, that's gonna do it. And thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you next time for either the start of chapter 9, or I guess for you guys it'll either be 8.5 or the extras. But for me, I'll be recording chapter 9 next. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later. Peace.